Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your December 2022 reading. My name is Brett, and I will be going through your astrology, seeing how the planets are moving. We'll go through the moon phases, and then I'm going to throw some cards, see what other kind of energy we can draw in about this month. So, welcome. So let's focus here on the moon phases. The full moon's coming here in 2 days. Today is December 6th. It's 3:16 p.m. right now, East Coast time. Yeah, so we got the full moon. It's going to be in Gemini, and this is about manifesting change for yourself and the things that you want to change. These things may be kind of on a spur of the moment, things you might need to change rather quickly. Also, when this is in Gemini, it's a good time to share your feelings about somebody, or share your feelings with others. It's a good time to open up. The most important thing too, to remember about Gemini, and it is in one of your sister signs here, is you do get the hot and the cold and the good and the bad with that energy. So no matter what you're dealing with, make sure to keep a cool head and not a cold heart during this season. So it's the most important thing is harmonize your thinking with your feelings so that you're always on balance. It's important. Then we have the new moon on the 23rd. It's going to be in Capricorn, and the sun will be changing from Sagittarius into Capricorn, leading up into Aquarius. During that time, whatever your endeavors are, you're going to be looking for the outside world to give you approval. Do not seek approval from the outside world on what you're doing or what you're going towards, and don't underestimate what you want from and for yourself during that time. So some other important things: Neptune ended its retrograde on the 3rd, so that was 3 days ago. This was allowing you to see more of what's unfolding for the month coming ahead of you. So if you've been off, or your dreams have been off, or you've now started to pick up dreams, it's giving you deeper access to some more self-knowledge, and your intuitions are going to start to percolate. So you're going to start to understand that there was a reason for the delay. One other thing going on: Mars is in retrograde until January 12th, 2023. So Mars it only comes around every 2 years. So Mars likes to bring around, it can be sometimes very difficult energy to work through. So just realize that as you're going through whatever it is at this time, and remember that cool head and not the cold heart here too. So at the end of the month, we do have a Mercury retrograde that'll start on the 28th and go through January 18th. So make sure all your business affairs and everything that is either tied up there before that starts, or if it is during that time, you might just reconsider replanning that, because things tend to fall apart or have issues during that time, so just be aware. Another important celestial event that's happening is my planet Jupiter, the planet that is about expansion and growth, is going and finishing its celestial year. This last year has been in Pisces, so it's been kind of mysterious and hot and cold, and feel like things are changing. There's a reason for it. These things are going to start to unfold here once Jupiter now heads into Aries. You should understand what you're working for, what you're striving for here, and Aries is going to help start that fire. It's like a brand new year for Jupiter. It's a brand new year for you, but we've still got to finish out this year and tie up the loose ends, I feel. So a little bit more about your astrology. A lot of it this month is about understanding yourself. You have the opportunity to drop some deep insight about yourself this month. The full moon on the 8th is likely to bring you new and evolving information that you can utilize to make sense of particular things in your life. Expect for certain events to lead to deepening understanding, and for your experiences to reveal things that you need to know for moving forward. Later in the month, on the solstice on the 21st, this will be an excellent time to take a break from things and put your attention on self-care, rest, and renewal. You will be able to settle for a moment and take in the present moments without the pressure of needing to take action or doing anything to get involved. As far as love and relationships, the 20th, like I said, as the moon transitions, or the sun transitions, this is going to mark the movement into Jupiter, into the fire sign, which indicates passion, experiences, and love situations. So that's exciting for you. Your relationships can feel more impulsive, energized, and romantic as a result of that. This can be a time for planning for the future and noting where you want to take things in your connections as you move through this present moment. And close friendship can evolve in new ways, so pay attention to your feelings as they develop. Give space for the complicated experience of your emotions that sometimes contradictory to the feelings that they can have. So again, remember that Gemini thing coming on. So clarity will be present around the new moon on the 23rd in Capricorn. So as far as friends and family, you're likely to have a busy first couple of weeks as the month and the sun is moving through that opposing energy. This will likely be a time to spend with close friends, colleagues, in your local community. Notice what you can get involved in right now as your passion for making a change can be running high. It's an excellent time to get into something you feel called to participate in. The 22nd of the month marks a trine between Venus and Uranus. Yeah, no giggling there. Which can make social situations a bit quirky and unpredictable. Anticipate changes in plans and unique interactions with family and friends. Alright. That sounds like a lot of fun, Aquarius. Well, that's what your planetary movements are looking like. Let's see if we can draw upon some other energy here and get a little deeper focus. Alright, so understand this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and apply the energy to the situation as it suits you. I appreciate some likes and subscribes right now. I'm doing this is part of my dreams, being a tarot reader and sharing what I have with people. So a like and subscribe right now is really appreciated. And if you want a personal reading, then there's general stuff, you can reach out to me. There's a link in the description box, so you can get a hold of me and we can set up a personal reading. And if not, I still thank you for you and being here and giving me an opportunity to show you what I do. So let's get started. We got Aquarius. 7 of Cups. That is some freaking awesome energy to start with. There's 7 of Cups is really, there's a lot of choices that will be coming up for you, Aquarius. This is emotional choices. Some things here that you need to be searching for with purpose. You may have to make some choices between your partners right now or your lover situation. And it's a reminder too that you should be putting in time into your relationships. It is something here that says be careful of your romantic decisions at this time, because the 7 of Cups is also linked to temptation. So if you're tempted to do something there, you might have an opportunity to take a step back and see if that's really what you're looking for. I also feel like this here is daydreaming too about the possibilities that are things that could be possible this month. So that is also good, looking for better times, things that'll come in that can change the possibilities ahead. So remember, what you choose is what you get with that. So a lot of choices to make. Make sure you're making the right ones for you. Alright, current situation please for Aquarius. My card's also linked to Scorpio, this is as a result too. Alright, so current situation, Judgment. Okay, I love this card because the 3 things on it is about acceptance, awakenings, and assessments. And something here too is also accountability. And understanding judgment has to be passed, and be willing to accept what it is what it is, right? So now is the time to release any past things, so that you can move into the new energy and the new cycle that's waiting for you. Let this lead to a transformation, a very positive one for you. You may need to seek forgiveness, or people may come to you seeking forgiveness if they've wronged you in the past. You know, lovers may come back for reconciliation, or people just looking for closure. Good things come to those with this, and your cards looking good for you guys. So, you know, like I said, accepting what is in front of you is important. Like I said, these will lead to those transformations. Let that new energy in so you have more choices. Alright, give me a challenge this month for Aquarius? What do you got for Aquarius, please? Ace of Cups here in the reverse. Okay, so judgment still needs to be figured out here with this emotional opening that needs to happen. Like the challenge here is getting those old feelings, those things you've been holding back. You gotta get those things out. Yeah, if you're dealing with some emotional loss, these things are blocking you from really moving on here. This is a call saying, hey, I do need some I need some time for myself. Maybe you need to do some separations from something here. And if you're in a new relationship, there may be some insecurities about where this path is leading you. Like, be patient, you know. See what choices, see what opportunities come of this. When you're ready, open up. Alright, the subconscious cards are all over the place. We've got the card of Leo, strength here. Like, for sure, you have the courage here to move through this. And this is the energy that has been building up in you and making these decisions. I love the strength card. You know, it's being confident within yourself that gives you that inner power. This is what's also giving you the stability. When things are really hard, it's just knowing that things are going to be okay. You might be wanting to share your heart with somebody with this card too, or put yourself out there in a love situation, because this may be the challenge is crossing that Ace of Cups here. Yeah, you can be. I always tell people you can be. You can still be strong and vulnerable at the same time, right? Understand right now you're overcoming the obstacles and taking care of business in all sense of capabilities here. You've earned the respect too. And you should look at yourself on this. It's a form of inner strength that you're carrying right now. It's probably been everything that has got you to this point at this time. Counting energy, please, for Aquarius. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. I said with every up there's a down, but I like this because right now things are changing for you, things are evolving. The wheel's still out and spinning, so right now there are going to be setbacks and things that are probably telling you to slow down, or it's giving you an opportunity to look and do another reassessment. Like I said, judgment helps us reassess and take assessments. Once we've really opened up our eyes to the situation here, we can change the fate of this. Some of this energy too is we got to shed some of the ego here. There's some possibilities of things that the things that will end during this cycle are going to open up those things for growth. Like I said, these are fated things that will happen. And so not all these things are good, but they do always carry a message, and they're trying to help you move in a direction. So listen to those signs, Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune is also linked to Jupiter, so I'm also going to link that in Jupiter's change here. This is when things are going to change for you. These are where the wheel turns up with good luck. Instead of you've been in this tough luck or things, there could be a fated meaning or chance of that. So we're recently coming out of Nine of Wands in the reverse for my Aquariuses here. So here in the past, you started moving forward on something that said, oh, I need to slow down here. And it could have been a volatile situation or something you needed to really slow down on because you were getting ahead. I don't know if it was self-doubt that was the most important thing here, but when things weren't working out, you've been working on trying to find a better course of action, which is good. Just make sure you're not running from any commitments. And yeah, if you're in an unstable relationship, You know, is there a chance for stability or getting more? I feel there's more stability that's needed coming out of the past. You can pull this off. Just hang in there. So slow down and see what's going on. See what's laying out for your Aquarius this month. Okay, we got the Lovers in reverse. Like I said, there's some things here we've grown apart from. This is also linking back to Gemini here, and we've got this full moon. And there's something about the Gemini, you know, what their theme is, I think, just like as the Pisces, I believe. So right now you may be thinking there's some things that are, as you're crossing this judgment, maybe not sure where things are going to fall. You may have been feeling out of sync with a situation, noticing that maybe there's some things brewing in your relationships. Definitely there's a disharmony here that needs to be balanced with that. And if you've been struggling with happiness too, realize that's something that's an inside job. It's not anybody from the outside that's going to bring that in. You've got to have it in your heart. And you grow all that with all your words and all your thoughts and all your love. Or you can grow them with bad, negative thoughts, and that just keeps things from happening. The Death card was under that. That's what keeping the transformation from going forward. But when we can accept these choices, like I said, there's some forks in the road coming, and some better choices to be made this month. Like I said, maybe there's somebody out here that might be sneaking up, and if you're looking for love, just take your time with that. Like I said, that's the Knight of Wands crossing that judgment. They've got to pass your approval if you're looking for a new one. So here in your power, we've got the Six of Wands. One of my favorite cards too, because this is the victory card. And the glory, like what you're doing right now is really going to be the seeds that are going to move you forward, and something here is going to change and help that transformation along. Like I said, you're going to be recognized for something here. Like I said, you may even be looking, like I said, you may be going to the next level with things like celebrating anniversary. Like I said, everything here is leading to success, and it's all starting with you. Again, this is linked to Leo. With that strength card here, and it's lining up in the subconscious. So inside, you're actually winning the biggest battle, and that's the biggest battle is on the inside. The outside's easy to deal with when the inside's stable. So continue that and being recognized for this. Some people are going to praise you. Alright, giving the environmental, what we got for the... Yeah, somehow right now things are not unfolding like you'd really hoped, and it's just like, why are these things, why does something keep, it's like something from the past here keeps trying to tell you, you know, why do you keep doing this, why do you keep doing this? You are being challenged to change some things here and not be reckless about it. And if you're fearing change, this is the biggest thing, is learning to accept it. No matter what the change is, you have the strength right here in your subconscious to pass that judgment too. And these are going to open up some new doors. But right now, like I said, if you're in a relationship too, it could make sure you're not ignoring any red flags. And start to let go of expectations. If you have a lot of high expectations of people and situations, just have the highest expectations of yourself in the situations, and don't rely on others' expectations of you or trying to fill your expectations. This card is also saying this is a time to be patient too. It's maybe not the time for any new things to change. So enjoy the energy. The Fool's linked to Aquarius and Uranus to the planet. So, like I said, you're almost ready to start over. Like I said, it's like a new blank slate that's ready to be here. You're being challenged. I feel the Seven of Cups to make the right choice this month for what you want. Seven of Cups. Alright, hopes and fears flying off the table. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. That's kind of make sure you're putting in the work, and that that you're actually putting in the amount of energy that needs to go into this. This kind of energy, you got to put efforts into it, is what it's saying. And you need to not rush yourself this month. Don't feel like you're rushed. This is energy of Virgo, so it's slowing down and saying put your skills to what you need to master this month. Some of it too says maybe you need to slow down and recover here, because maybe you're burned out and just like, ugh. You know, it could be that a job and you change some things here. Maybe neglecting your relationship too. It's right next to the Lovers here. You know, you may have your eyes on something else to put work into, or maybe something here has your attention that you want to put more work into. All right, give me the best overall outcome for Aquarius, please. Queen of Wands. That's a good card for you guys. Queen of Wands, she wants answers. She wants to get out there and really take advantage of the situations that lead to independence for people here. Being self-assured and determined to meet your goals. Some of this too is saying I need to be more open in my relationships here. I need to be more of a focused leader, Aquarius. Which way are we going with this? And being optimistic is the biggest thing here, leading to independence. It said be assured that you will be successful, Aquarius. You may have some really strong passions at work right now, some things that are driving you, determined to meet these things. You might be inspired by others right now. But like I said, this energy, something's inspiring you to focus on it. I mean, that's the biggest thing. This Queen of Wands has that eye above her head in this picture. So, what are you looking for here? What are you looking? This is, this is really the optimistic energy that you've been wanting. Okay, so I got one more card to pull here for you, Aquarius. These are my colorful affirmation cards about all this situations. And what do we got coming up? And one card to help Aquarius right now. I'm just going to cut one card. When the world says you can't, I say fucking watch me. Aquarius, that is your card today. And you know what, I have to resonate with this. When the world says you can't, I say fucking watch me. I say the same thing. It's like, I always love to see, oh, you can't do that, that can't be done. Hold my beer, right? It's like, no, I'm up for that challenge, and Aquarius, you are too. So meet that challenge head on. It's coming this December, and things are going to change. When Jupiter hits into Aries, you're going to understand why this last year might have been one of those ones you've been trying to discover, but the path is being laid out as you see it. So, all right, Aquarius, we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.